Hey guys, and welcome back to Little Busters. So, we're just gonna jump right back into it. Yo! Morning. All the usual suspects were gathering in the cafeteria. It was so tiresome yesterday. I guess it was the worst for Rin. At that instant, Rin scurried in with her tray. Sorry, I'm late! She slid into her seat. Rin, if you don't hurry up and eat, we'll be late. If you want, I could stuff all that food into your mouth with my muscle. How about it? I'm not listening to this nonsense. Don't infect me with your stupidity. Wait, actually, wouldn't it be fascinating if one could infect another with their muscle? Too loud! Shut it! She dismissed him brutally and placed her hands together in thanks. Thanks for the food! She suddenly made an abrupt movement. What's wrong? A fly! The thing flying in front of Rin looked more like a tiny louse rather than a fly. Shoo! Go away! Rin waved her hands in the air, but the louse kept flying through the gaps in her hands. Rin, move aside. Rin pulled herself back and waited, motionless. Kengo held his chopstick, searching for an opportunity to make his move. With one swift movement, Kengo intercepted the louse in midair and kept it in his hold. Everyone exclaimed in astonishment, standing up from their seats and applauding. Let it go, just like that, Masato demanded, with a sharp look on his face. With a condescending smirk on his face, Kengo released his hold on the captive. Once again, the louse began merrily flying around. Gotcha! He thrust out his fist. Ew. The louse sank into Kengo's bowl of miso soup. Hey! How could you do this to me? Huh? Masato, why are you the one getting angry? Bring it on. And here we go again! Or not. Hold it right there. Sorry, bud. We'll have to put this challenge on hold. Why? We don't have time for this. Kyosuke pointed at his watch. Without any of us noticing, everyone else had already left. This is bad. We're not going to make it in time. And whose fault is that? Yours. All yours. Thanks to you, we're all going to be late now. Sorry guys. I think I'm getting sick again. Since you're all in the same class, it's fine if Rin goes in first and answers for everyone during attendance, isn't it? And how are we supposed to get her there before us? It's a walk in the park if Masato and Kengo join forces. You two, face each other and put your hands together. Why do I have to do this with him? Because you two are at fault. Hurry up, we're running out of time. Rin will borrow your combined power and jump all the way to the classroom on the 3rd floor. It'll be fine. I have full faith in your physical abilities. So, when you pass through the window, you'll be in the classroom. To put it simply, we're taking a shortcut. Is this even possible? This is no time to hesitate. Let's go, Kengo. Since there's no other way. Huh? Are you serious? The two stood right under the window and put their hands together. It's too dangerous for you. Get down. Rin put down the cat, which had been clinging onto her. Here? Placing her feet on their locked hands, she held onto their shoulders for balance. It seemed like they were ready to go. Throw her 3 stories up in the air, right where the classroom is. Oh god, no! Please get your timing right and click when the 2 power gauges are sufficiently filled. Failure will not hinder the story progression. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. Can I go back? Aw, man. No need to hold back. Yeah. Here we go! Rin flew up in the air. No good, this is way beyond weak. Rin, go higher! Though we heard her say impossible, she managed to close the distance by kicking off the wall twice. Oh, that's it! Keep it up! But she still fell in the end. Kyosuke saved her from falling to the ground. Damn it! Do we get to try again? No. Okay. What's with that go higher, Rin? Is it even possible to climb a vertical wall like that? Oh, Jesus. Kyosuke was scolded by Rin afterwards. During the short break between classes, Masato threw something to me. What's this all of a sudden? That idiom dictionary I borrowed from you before. Seriously, you didn't have to return it to me so suddenly. Huh? What's it doing in a plastic bag? Actually, it was also wrapped so heavily in duct tape that I couldn't take it out. Now then, the next class is modern Japanese. Gotta prepare. Don't be so obvious, Masato. Besides, it's an English textbook you've got there. English class is already over. Come on, what'd you do? Fess up. Doubt makes the mountain Apparently I can't read right now. Doubt makes the mountain which faith can move. Forget about the idiom dictionary. You don't have to try to be so eloquent. Just tell me already. I'll get straight to the point. This is something unprecedented. That's a totally roundabout explanation. Oh god. He's avoiding it. Let our souls do the talking. I'm not getting anything from yours. Out with it. Okay, I get it. I'll explain everything. Oh no. Well, you know, I entirely forgot that I had put the dictionary in my desk with a lot of other stuff like food or something. So it had already gotten into an unbelievably desperate situation when I noticed it. I panicked a little. And then I feverishly tried to clean it off. But alas, by then nothing could be done anymore. So I gave up and just laughed it off. No! And hence, I gave it back to you, Riki. I don't really understand what you're so proud of, Masato. Oh god. He's so simple-minded. I always return what I borrow. Jeez, I'd rather you kept my belongings in their original state if you plan on returning them. Well, it's not like this dictionary was that important to me. I would only use it every now and then, during the most boring classes, just to kill time. It was noisy in the classroom. I heard the door open. Oh, Sagusa! Yeah! Morning, morning! A girl made her way through my classmates. Morning, Sagusa-san. The person who entered the room was called Sagusa-san. Sagusa Haruka, to be precise. She's in a different class than us, and apparently I still cannot read. However, it seemed like she had a friend in here, and hence was regularly coming over. What is it? Masato-kun, good morning to you too! Ah, morning. Class starts soon. Late again? You didn't really need to add the word again. What do you mean? I'm always late. I wonder why everyone around me always looks so proud when they admit things like this. Birds of a feather flock together, don't they? Or don't they say? Well, she must have flocked to you then, Masato. If you keep being late like this, the dorm head will find out about you. Oh god. I love her for, like, later in the series, but right now, she's just annoying. She already knows about it, so no worries, no worries! Carefree as ever, aren't you? By the way, Riki-kun, Sagusa-san said after taking a glance at the classroom clock. Oh no. Do you have an idiom dictionary? Why do I keep saying that word wrong? I know what it is. Why do I keep saying it wrong? Ah! Well, I do. But why do you ask? Masato returned it to me only a moment ago. Then, can you lend it to me? Sure. I don't really mind, but... Thanks! See you later! Sagusa-san snatched the dictionary from my hands and darted out of the classroom before I had a chance to react. What was that all about? I looked at the door Sagusa-san had just left through. Obviously, she was nowhere to be seen anymore. Her classroom's in a completely different area from ours. Could she even make it to her next class on time? The classroom door opened, and this time it was the teacher entering. Back to your seats, everyone. I'll be taking attendance. I took out a textbook and my loose-leaf notepad from my desk. After that, I wondered how many steps it took to get to Sagusa-san's classroom from here. It's lunchtime. We gathered in the cafeteria, as always. After we finish eating, we'll go look for new members. The schedule for the match has long been decided. We must hurry up and start training, or there won't be any unity. I have a feeling there are various other things we lack before that. Starting this afternoon, you're going to scatter around the school and look for new members. Report your status at all times using your cell phones. What for? It won't be effective if you aren't all looking in different places. Next stop is something something. Do it just like that. There's no need to act like train conductors. No, it's important. It can't possibly be, but he's saying it with such an air of confidence. Next stop is The third floor. The third floor. This is pretty embarrassing. Isn't it weird to assume the role of a train conductor in this one-man play? Wait, there's a possibility you'll run into Rin. Hold on until she reports. Next up is Principal's office! Principal's office! I heard Rin saying this foolish stuff. Oh my god, Rin. The doors are opening! Please stand back behind the white line! Okay, Riki, you can proceed to the third floor now. Roger. I turned towards the stairs. I reached the landing on the third floor. I've just spotted a familiar face. She's in the same class as me. Kamikita-san. Should I ask her about the baseball match? Kamikita-san seems like a cheerful girl. During break, she's always happily chatting with the other girls around her. Although she's rarely the center of attention. If one looked around in the if one looked around in the classroom, they'd always find this never-ending smiling girl chatting merrily with someone. With that said, there's no way I could imagine her playing baseball. But at this rate, Rin will be the only girl on the team. What should I do? While I was thinking, Kamikita-san climbed the stairs past the third floor. I should probably just call out to her for starters. Well, it's obvious she turned me down. I followed her up the stairs. Oh my god, it's this girl! I'm pretty sure I know exactly which one I'm thinking of. Ah, the blonde one with the blue eyes and she's so cute and While climbing up to the fourth floor, I had somehow lost sight of her. Yeah, it is her! I returned to the stairs. Speaking of other ways out of here. This is the only way. The stairs leading to the roof. Did she go up there? With doubts running through my mind, I stepped over the bar on the stairs to the roof. This place mustn't have been cleaned in a while. There were unused desks and chairs stacked in every corner, all covered with dust. What a strange area. I worked my way towards the roof and soon faced a heavy-looking steel door. A dead end? Of course, I hadn't seen Kamikita-san on my way here. This isn't some mystery novel. How in the world did she get out of here? The answer was unexpectedly simple. The window was open. Not only that, there was a chair right beside the window that was meant to be used as a foothold. And there was also a screwdriver and a wooden screw lying next to the window frame. It seems like that screw's purpose was to prevent the window from being opened. Looks like I can get out with this. Well, duh, you just said that. As soon as I leaned out from the window, I could feel the breeze blowing in my face. Perhaps because nothing was in its way here, the wind seemed stronger on the roof than down on the ground. Is this really okay? I suddenly felt a bit uneasy. Well, I'll just go take a look. If Kamikita-san isn't there, I'll go back. I slid through the window and placed my feet on the concrete floor of the roof. My feet made a dry sound as they hit the ground. And at the same time, I heard a rustling sound. And pop! Scurrying movements. And then bang! It sounded somehow really lively out here. What was that? I followed it in the direction the sounds had come from. It's Kamikita-san! And there she was, Kamikita-san. She had tried to hide herself and while doing so, hit her head. She had squeezed herself into a small opening under a water tank, hiding all but her head, which she was cradling in her hands. Kamikita-san? Isn't she so cute? Still holding her head, she was apologizing with all her might. Oh my god, she's so adorable. I can't stand it. It's not like I come here every day. I just wanted to find my way here today. Right, actually, when I came to, I was already here. You know, mysterious things sometimes happen in the world. There surely has to be one of them. Like when sweets suddenly start falling from the sky. That's not it. I was hoping she'd calm down for starters. Did she mistake me for a teacher or something? I let out a heavy sigh and inspected my surroundings. There was a bag of chips on the ground and its contents were scattered all over the place. That sound I had heard before must have been the sound of the bag of chips being torn. I tried to continue the dialogue for now. Kamakita-san, what are you doing in a place like this? I interrupted the frantic Kamakita-san, who was still apologizing for some reason. Yes? Nae-kun? She finally realized. Yeah, it's me. It seemed like she remembered my name and my voice. Somehow, I'm relieved she's talking to me directly now. By the way, are you really Nae-kun and not the guidance counselor imitating his voice? Well, he might have that kind of talent, but I'm not him. Oh, it's really you, she said in relief. While trying to lift her head, she hammered the back of her head against a pipe on the water tank above. Ah, that's the second time! Seemed like she hit her head like that earlier. You okay? Not really okay. Wait, don't cry, Kamakita-san. Oh, okay, I won't. Somehow, she seems like a restless person. Let me just get out of here first. Wait a bit. Sure, please do so. She struggled for a while, trying to crawl out from underneath the water tank. What is it? I'm in trouble, I can't get out! She struggled wildly, but didn't budge an inch. Nae-kun, sorry, but can you pull me? Well, if you ask. I grabbed both of her arms and tried to pull her out, but she still wouldn't move any further. She definitely must be stuck on something. Just as I raised my head to look, I noticed that her skirt was lifted up and half of her printed underwear was clearly visible. An anteater? No, maybe it's an armadillo. Wait, what am I even looking at? Kamakita-san? Eh? What is it? I think your skirt might be stuck on something. Oh, that must be it! Kamakita-san slid her hand under the water tank, rummaging for something. Yes? Anteater? So it's an anteater after all. I've been exposed! Don't worry, I only saw half of it. Look, I couldn't even figure out whether it was an armadillo or an anteater. As if that's any better, Riki. I've been half exposed. On the verge of crying, she managed to release her skirt and crawled out from under the water tank. Got out! Kamakita-san stood up and started brushing the dust from her uniform. Startled, Kamakita-san took a step back and fixed her gaze on me. Several seconds passed like this. She's so cute! What am I going to do? I can't get a bride now! No, it's not like you were going to get one to begin with. Listen, you don't have to worry about it. I think it'll be okay. Yeah, it'll be okay, won't it? Yeah, probably. What exactly would be okay was beyond me. Oh my god, she's so cute. Yeah, then I'll do my best to get a bride. Yeah, good luck with that. And just like that, the impossible dream of one girl was born. Then, let's pretend you didn't see anything, she said, pointing at me. Okay? Okay. Let's pretend I wasn't exposed. This time she pointed at herself. That settles everything! That settles nothing! But if she's convinced of it herself, I should just leave it at that. But it's Naoi-kun? As you can see. Why did you come here? Well, it's not like there was any special reason for it. Eh? You came to such a place without a reason? Naoi-kun, I just realized this, but you really do some weird things. Ugh, to be told that by her? But Kamakita-san, you're a bit strange too, I retorted. I'm normal! She said that with a smile. I don't think a normal person would come up to the roof and crawl under a water tank. I only crawled under there because I was panicked. Kamakita-san took a seat next to the water tank. Naoi-kun, do you have a favorite place? Huh? A favorite place? Some place you often end up going to, somewhere you can feel at ease. Asking that so suddenly. For me, this is the best place, she said, pointing at her feet. I like this place. That's why I often come here. See, it's perfectly normal. Well, you might have a point. A favorite place you often end up going to. Somewhere you can feel at ease. For me, it's probably where my friends are. If my friends are there, any place can become my favorite place, I think. Except, I can't really feel at ease in such a place. Isn't that great? I'm a bit envious. What about here? Kamakita-san ran her eyes across the scenery beyond the fence. I followed her example and took in the scenery. I can see the whole town from here. Yeah, I think it's a great place. I'm glad it's to your liking. Since I like this place, it makes me kinda happy when other people find it wonderful as well. But it'll be troublesome if others find out about it, in many ways. So this place is a secret place. Okay, I'm fine with that. And now you're my accomplice! Why is that so serious? Or why? Apparently I cannot talk. Why is it that serious? We'll be scolded if they find out. Also, if you want to come here alone, don't forget to bring a screwdriver or you're not getting out. She was probably talking about that screwdriver I had seen earlier on the windowsill. She even went so far as to prepare it for this reason, since she likes this place. How should I put it? She might be more audacious, or a more audacious person than she appears on the surface. Squadman Naoe, are you still on the 3rd floor? In that instant, I heard Kyosuke's voice coming from the cell phone. Next stop is... Wait, my being here is a secret, so... next stop is top floor. Top floor. Flustered, I answered the cell phone. 4th floor, Roger. Alright, at least I didn't lie. Oh crap! I completely forgot and said it in public. This is beyond embarrassing. Naoe-kun, you really are a strange person after all. This time I couldn't deny it. Oh my gosh, she's so cute! Ah! Kamikita-san sat on the concrete ledge, surrounding herself with sweets. Well, since you went through the trouble, to come here, here's something for you. Okay, thank you. Have some tea and chocolate pie, too! With a smile on her face, she began producing snacks from her bag one by one. Yeah. Before I knew it, she was holding quite a pile of goodies. I'll have a waffle. Oh, she's so adorable. I love her. Ah. She unwrapped it and started shoving it into her mouth. It's delicious. Naoe-kun, I want you to try this. Thank you, but I'm stuffed already. You know, I just finished my lunch. Are you so full that you can't fit anything else in? No, probably not quite that much. Okay then. Here it is, it's a go! She pointed the biscuit at me firmly. Just try and eat it, you! I don't quite follow, but okay, I'll give it a try. Yup, the wind feels good. Surely tomorrow will be as nice as today. Spring is great, don't you think? Yeah. I spent the rest of the lunch break trying to keep up with her incoherent prattling. Oh, she's so cute. We were supposed to meet up at the club room along the way, along the way I ran into Rin. How'd it go? The shake of her head told of zero success. Ah, jeez, going through that all embarrassment for nothing. I wish he'd stop making us do such weird things. Next stop is club room! Rin, are you actually enjoying that? After classes were over... What are we going to do now? Play baseball? Look for new members? Everyone other than club members have already left, so... Practice then? Then let's just take Rin for now and... Oh, she's not here! He had stretched his arm out for Rin, but grabbed nothing except for air. I looked around the classroom, but couldn't see Rin anywhere. That Rin, did she run away? Let's go look for her. I'll go look for her. Yeah, she's obviously playing with her cat somewhere. Then I'm leaving first. Masato left the classroom, shaking his giant back. Is he just gonna leave his textbooks in class like that? While I was pondering this, the door on the opposite side opened with a loud sound. Eh? Oh, Sagasa-san. The person who entered the room was Sagasa-san. Making a lot of noise, she made her way towards me through the classroom, which only had us and 2 more classmates left inside. She handed something to me. Oh, it's that dictionary you borrowed this morning. Don't need it anymore? Upon closer inspection, she appeared to be holding it with just her index finger and thumb. I took the dictionary from her. Riki-kun, there's something I have to tell you. Huh? What is it? Let me take a look at your desk. What? All of a sudden, she pushed me aside and peered into my desk. After that, she exclaimed while pointing with her finger. You have to keep things tidy! What's this out of the blue? You're not making any sense, Sagasa-san. I was urging her for an explanation. Oh god. She groaned. While doing so, she twirled the longer of her pigtails with a finger. Riki-kun, you're so sloppy! Don't point at people! Also, I can't decide what voice I'm gonna give her. I'm just trying a couple things out, so if you hear, or if you notice that the voice changes all the time, that's why. Just like with Kyosuke. But come on, look at this here! She said, nodding toward the dictionary. I can't, it's completely covered with duct tape. Whatever, just look! The cover of the dictionary was partly unwrapped, but not by much, just about a finger's length. You unwrapped it and took it out? So you didn't know after all, Riki-kun? Didn't know what? Her choice of words made me hesitant to go any further. For some reason, I feel like I shouldn't unwrap it. You can't not open it, she said with a serious look on her face. But you know, with this kind of atmosphere hanging around it, something is bound to happen. It was emitting a don't open no matter what kind of aura. For some reason, I could sense a very sinister odor coming from it. Don't worry, I opened it once already! But why are you insisting on making me open it? Because it's your dictionary! Anyhow, it seems I have no other choice but to open it. I don't want to, I just don't. You must! And why is that? It's your dictionary! Even if she says that with such an expressionless face. It can't be helped then. Okay. I couldn't really do it without firing myself up a bit. I began opening it and was struck speechless. I closed it again. This is pretty incredible. There was something red, white, and yellow. It was oozing out from it. Amazing, isn't it? It was unbelievable. How it looked and how it smelled was as well. Well, just imagine how it was when I opened it during class. Eh? Everyone around me saw such cold glares from everywhere. And what I uncovered was something unearthly, and if I were to put it into words, decay of the decay. Sounds sort of serious. I tried to joke. I was on the verge of fainting. Just try to imagine the wet pages falling onto the floor and getting scattered around. Ugh. I didn't want to imagine it. Things like jam, pudding, or yogurt, you have it all in your desk, don't you? The only thing you should put in there is your printout, she asserted, extending her finger for emphasis. But it's really not my fault. So make sure to put things like that in your friend's desk. Oh my god! This is bad advice, people. Don't do that. Why? Well, if you just put your hand in the desk of someone you aren't very close with, they'll think you're a dangerous person, right? But if it's your friend's desk, it's fine. They'll just laugh it off. Jeez, what a helpless guy he is! Always forgetting stuff here and there. If it weren't for me, what would he do? Alright, he must have left this behind again. I should give it back to him. And that's how it'll go. No, it won't. I mean, keep your food in the fridge properly. But what if you get hungry? It'll be troublesome. Please eat in the cafeteria. I'm sure she stuffed a lot of food in Masato's desk. Perhaps half-eaten things. Then my dictionary got covered with them. Don't forget, danger is always close at hand. Whoa, what the heck, Riki-kun? Who's that supposed to be? On another note, there was always such a scramble for leftover pudding back in elementary school years. And the secured pudding would be quietly slipped into your desk in secrecy. So how does that relate to your peeking inside my desk? I want some pudding! Go get it from the cafeteria. Oh my god. She's so annoying. Go away. Why the dissatisfied look? Fine, I'll go have some then. Riki-kun, I did give back your dictionary. I wouldn't have minded even if you'd thrown it away. Oh god. It's fine since you can enjoy the smell. Oh, gross. It's always the rotting part that's the most delicious. And it's fiber too. That's way too much fiber. Oh, well, I'll catch you later, Riki-kun. Oh, should I leave you with a pudding? No thanks. Bye-bye, Riki-kun! Sagusa-san left the classroom with a slight wave of her hand. What am I going to do with this? I'll just toss it into the garbage bin at the dorm. I sighed. Just as Misato had guessed, Rin was playing with cats. Let's call out to her. Rin! Oh, it's Riki! Get away! Disperse! Since the cats were climbing all over her, she started grabbing them and throwing them off. She was acting as though she hadn't been treating those cats kindly a moment ago. Riki, don't just stand there, give me a hand! Oh, sure. I stripped who knows how many cats off of Rin and held them in my arms. They hung docilely from my arms, stretching their limbs. They all cling to you so much because you're so kind. That's not true. For some reason, she took out a scrap of paper while speaking. She cast her eyes down, making a serious expression, and snorted, seemingly unusually deep in thought. This is... Think I can't see like this? I think I can see like this! Whoops. After catching the falling cat and placing it on the ground, I asked her, "What's this, a love letter?" What? Is this a love letter? No, I don't know myself. Is it okay if I take a look? Is this a love letter? She passed me the scrap of paper as she asked. It had a lot of creases, so I suspected it might have been wrapped around a branch or something. I smoothed out the wrinkles and began reading it. School's Gate Caterpillar Problem. Solve it, is what it said. Even though it's not saying much, at the very least it doesn't look like a love letter. What is it then? You don't have any ideas? I do. You do? Yeah, I just remembered. She started rummaging in her pocket, and what she brought out was another identical-looking scrap of paper. I took it and unfolded it. There's a secret in this world. If you wish to know it, you'll have to complete every task. It was my turn to groan. Where did you get this from? That was the foremost question. It was tied to Lennon's tail! What about this one? That one was tied to Lennon's tail too! Meaning that someone used Lennon to relay this message to you, right? Oh my god, all the girls in this game are so clueless. Is that so? So it wasn't some cat's doing? If you think about it, there's no way a cat would write anything, right? Then who did it? Who knows? I can't tell without looking into it more. Can you do it, Iki? Well, if you want to discover the perpetrator, it's possible to secretly follow Lennon. Want to try it? She shook her head. Could it be that you're seriously planning on completing these tasks? Yup. I groaned inwardly. The secret of the world. You aren't a kid anymore. I bet it's just someone's prank. Even so, you still want to do it? I want to confirm something. The perpetrator's identity? What that person is trying to tell us. Oh well, if you're so insistent, I'm not going to stop you. I had no idea what their real intentions were. It wasn't necessarily just a harmless joke. I was worried about leaving Rin alone to handle it. After giving it some thought, I took out my cell phone. You have one as well, Rin. Yeah! Can you text me a situation every time you're about to do something? If you do, I'll be able to come and help you if things turn serious. If I left her alone, she'd definitely get involved in something unreasonable without a second thought. Okay! The bell on her head chimed once. Let's head to the club room for now. Everyone's waiting. By the way, guys, I think we're gonna try to go for Rin's route, because that's the route that's in the anime, and that's kind of what I did with Clannad too, was I went for that main route that you see in the anime first. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, everyone's here. All the students we could potentially hope to get on our team had already gone home, so after school hours we could only practice. Listen, don't you dare run away on me. You there, don't even take a single step. How are we supposed to practice then? No, before that I have something to discuss with you. Listen up. It concerns the practice we're about to do. We're going to train really hard and make Riki into an awesome batter. Come again? What's with that? He's the weakest one among us, that's why. Could you imagine somebody like him being a big hitter? That unexpected development would make everyone go crazy with excitement. What's this? A story from some manga again? Who knows? Furthermore, Rin will be the pitcher. I wouldn't mind hearing the reason for this. Obviously, this way she'll be able to show her true colors when the time comes. True colors. Just what kind of true colors? Just like in a manga. What a fool! Then, let the training commence! Riki, you bat. Rin, you pitch. What about me? Stay on the sideline and take practice swings. Somehow it doesn't look like I'll be doing much. Well, whatever. Alright, let's get started. Oh my god, we actually get to play? Get your timing right and click to hit Rin's pitches. Okay. Oh! What kind of joke is this? What kind of slapstick humor is this? That's not it! My hand slipped. It won't happen next time. Oh my god, I'm so excited we actually get to play! Oh. Ouch. Oh, Masato, that wasn't something to laugh about. I'm sorry, Riki. Stop! Time out! Everyone gathered around. Rin, I'll be frank. You're a no-con. In fact, your lack of control is of legendary proportions. That's not it! My hand slipped. It won't happen again. What's wrong? Are your hands sweaty? Is your hand slimy? Come on, let's shake hands. What did you pinch me so hard for? You called my hand slimy. Rin, give me your hand. When I took her hand, I didn't feel any trace of sweat or anything. In fact, it felt quite smooth. I'm not a no-con. Wait here. Kyosuke turned away from us and took off somewhere. He disappeared into the gym warehouse. Rin, here's some resin. When he returned, he handed a small bag to Rin. Raisin? This is to prevent slipping. Put some on, try another pitch. If even this doesn't work. If it doesn't, you shall be called the legendary no-con. Oh no! A breeze made Rin's forelocks dance. A sharp look appeared in her eyes. She looked like she was going to use every means necessary to prevent such humiliation. If the ball comes my way this time, I'm gonna hit it. Or I'm so gonna hit it. As if I threw it there! She stood on the mound. Didn't you throw it here the first time? Alright, resume practice. Okay, here we go, guys. Or not. He really did hit it. And for the record, I'm even more surprised about it than you are. Sorry, Rin. You shall be called the legendary no-con. Rin received the title Legendary No-con. Oh no. Riki, let's get back to practice. Rin's war cry resounded across the sports grounds. Alright, Rin's finally fired up. What's so great about that? I'll be a fielder. Riki, hit the balls towards me. When the balls come into my territory, I'll catch them and throw them back to you, okay? I'll give it a try, but I'll give it a try if she pitches strikes. Let's see. We're gonna turn it on. Because this actually looks like fun. We haven't actually been able to do it. Oh. Here we go. Oh goodness. Use the keyboard cursors to move Riki. Oh, okay. If you also press Control, Riki will move faster. Oh my god! Oop. Okay. Well, dang it! Damn it, that was a good one too. There we go. Whoops. Ah. There we go, got it. Ah, dang it. Well, we got 3 combos, so that's good. Oh shit. Wasn't paying attention. Ouch. She hit me! Ah! Stop talking, Kyosuke! Shut up! And yeah! Oh, nice. Ah! Dang it. Oh! Went right into the tree. Alright, let's call it a day here. Okay, well that was actually a lot of fun. Oh hey, we actually have stats! Oh my god, that's awesome! Holy crap! Okay, well our agility went up by 8. So holy shit! Ah! I am so happy right now. You guys have no idea. Holy crap! However, her title stayed the same throughout the day. Alright, that's enough. Let's call it a day. We raked the field.
俺がしたいのはこんな回りくどいスポーツなんかじゃなく、拳を直接交える熱いバトルなんだが。
You know, this kind of passive sport isn't something I want to do. I want something where I can use my fists, like a hot battle or something.
お前じゃ、剣を相手じゃないと張り合えないだろ。
Listen now, unless your opponent is someone like Kengo, whoops, it can't even be called a match.
あ、そうだ。そいつもルールにのっとって遊びにしちまおう。その方が楽しいだろ。なあ。
Oh, that's it. I'll create rules and have him follow them as well. It'll be more fun this way. A new game? You sure love them.
ランキング制にしよう。理由は無論、燃えるからな。
I'll make a ranking system. The reason, obviously, is heat up the competition.
一つ上のやつとしか戦えない。対戦は断れない。勝ったらそいつと順位が入れ替わる。
You can only fight with a person 1 rank above you. Refusing to fight is prohibited. If you win, you switch ranks with that person. And if you don't?
負けたらそうだな。勝ったやつから称号が与えられる。
If you don't, then let's see. The winner chooses the title for the loser. Title?
あだ名みたいなもんだ。さっきのリンみたいな。な。
Something like a nickname. Just like the one Rin received earlier. It doesn't hurt, but it's also a disgrace.
武器についてはこれまで通りだ。
As for weapons, the system is the same as before.
対戦が決まったら、俺が野獣馬を呼んでやる。
Once the battle's been decided, I'll gather some
その連
onlookers.
中が投げ入れたものから武器を無作為に空中で選び取る。
These onlookers will throw different items at you, and you'll randomly pick one of them.
女子の場合は意図的に落ちているものの中から選び取っても構わないです。
As for girls, they're free to choose whichever item they want from the thrown ones. That's the handicap.
まず暫定の順位はそうだな。
First of all, a ranking for the time being.
俺は最下位でいいや。で、4位がマサ、3位がレン、2位がリキ、1位がケンゴ。
Why are we second? I'm fine with last place. Masato is 4th, Rin is 3rd, Riki 2nd, Kengo 1st. Kengo, being number 1 in the rankings, was given the title of professional ruler, or provisional ruler. In other words, those who receive a disgraceful title are left with but one option: to acquire the title of provisional ruler of the battle rankings, meaning the competition will inevitably heat up. Like always, there's no end to the games Kyosuke comes up with.
Okay. じゃあ早速だが、リオ、対戦を申し込むぜ。4位なんて不名誉、真っ平だ。
Okay, well then, Rin, let's hurry up and start the competition. 4th place for me is an absolute disgrace. No way!
てめえ、京介の話聞いてなかったのかよ。
You little... Didn't you listen to what Kyosuke just said?
一つ下のやつから対戦を申し込まれたら断れねえんだよ。
If someone 1 place below you challenges you, you can't refuse. Just be a good kid and follow the rules. She nodded and fell silent. Okay, that's the spirit. Kyosuke was saying something into his cell phone. One by one, people started gathering around. And not just people who were currently on school grounds. Some that had gone home already as well, as some in casual clothes were among them. Alright, you there, give me a weapon! Once again, a great number of different items were being thrown. What's up with you guys? You want to fight too? Meow! Rin settled on her cats as her weapon. Masato, on the other hand... Some sorry-looking thing again? Nail clippers. Doesn't matter. My opponent is just a cat. It can't hurt me much. Rin, I'll slowly trim your nails so that you won't even be able to pull the tab off a juice carton. Cats started swarming around Rin. What? It's not just one! Oh god. Here we go. I'm a little sad that we don't actually get to do anything for the fights though. Oh my god. I'll open some canned tuna, so work hard. Oh my god! And their stats are so different! Oh god! His body and arm strength are the same though, which is kind of weird. Yeah. Okay. Ranking. Rin is still 3rd, and Masato was, the lovable straight muscle idiot. And Kyosuke is leader who turns ordinary days into missions. She's the legendary Nokon, I'm ordinary boy, and Kengo is provisional ruler of the battle rankings. The winner is Rin! The audience roared excitedly and loudly. Now, Rin-sama, pick a title for that loser. Waste! Masato obtained the title Waste. I don't want this title! Ah, poor thing. Well, you already asked me this. Oh wait, no, this is for battle rankings. Yeah, let's keep it on. Because they'll be fun to look at later. The 4 of them were already in the cafeteria eating. Sorry I'm late. I also sat down with my tray. Tonight's menu is a set of 2 different kinds of croquet. Or croquette, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I'm sorry, Waste. Could you pass me the sauce? Here. No. Waste. Do you need any mayonnaise? I do. Wow, you used so much. Got a problem? I'm next! Hurry up, Waste! I can't take it anymore! Are you bullying me? Isn't that much fun bullying the muscle? Well, such are the rules. Then I want a battle right now. You there, Nokon. Shut up, Waste! I forgot to tell you about one other rule. It's not allowed for the same pair to fight twice in a row. Why not? Because the spectators would get bored. Then, Rin, you challenge Riki. No! Then, Riki, you challenge Kengo. No, I can't win. Then my rank, my title, nothing's gonna change. Shut up, blockhead! What? You said blockhead just now, didn't you? What's with that? Whoever approved of calling me blockhead? Then shut up, Waste! I'm so sorry, guys. I sneezed. That actually hurt because I was trying to hold it in. Oh God. I just realized that this title hurts my feelings even more. Today's dinner was noisy as per usual. Well then, the food should have settled in by now. Isn't it about time you fought Kengo, eh, Riki? Even if you say it so casually, I'm not getting tricked. I know I can count on you since you have the kindest heart of us all. Even if you appeal to me this frankly, nothing changes. I'm begging you! Let's just rest, I guess. Sorry, but I'm really tired. Are you? Damn! Crap, what rotten luck! Get better soon, please. Okay. Amazing, he actually bought my lame excuse. Alright, and... Oh? Wait, what? This is it in! I've successfully infiltrated the girls' dorm! Over! Rin's voice is coming from the modified cell phone. Rin's member hunting mission has begun for tonight. Not that it really matters, but didn't you just go in normally, like you always do? That isn't called infiltration. Over. Shut up, Over! Cut the idiotic chatter. You're wasting time, Over. You're the idiot, Over! By the way, there's no need to add Over any longer, since we're using transceivers now. Over! Even though Kengo supposedly had no interest in the whole thing, he was still hanging out with us right before bedtime. He was surely worn out after practice and wanted to hurry up and get to sleep, yet he didn't seem to mind. Alright, look for a target. Is there anybody in the corridor? There is! Someone you know? No, probably a third year. If it's a third year, there's no hope of tucking them into playing baseball. What kind of fool would do that at such a critical time? Wait, you mean I'm a fool? Oh crap.
アホさ。
Ha! Then I am one, he replied in a refreshing tone.
まあ、俺はアホだからこうしてここにいるが、確かに普通はありえない。
Well, I'm a fool. That's why I'm here. It's certainly not something people would normally be doing.
すでに内定が出ていて暇な奴がいるかもしれないぞ。
But it's not set in stone. There just might be some people with free time on their hands.
普通に進学校だぞ。この時期に就職が決まってのんきにしてる奴がいたら、この学校にお前は何をしに来たんだと問いたいぞ。
This is a prep school. I'd like to ask those who already got themselves a job, but are still fooling around, what they're doing here. Wait, what? Got themselves a job, but are still fooling around, what they're doing here at all. What? Okay. What they're doing here? I did it again.
青春さ。
To enjoy our youth, he replied in a refreshing tone.
いや、お前内定出てないし、のんきにしてていいやつじゃないだろう。
Well, you haven't found yourself a job yet. It's no time for you to be resting on your laurels. Hurry up and give me further instructions! Over!
とりあえず挨拶だ。
For starters, a greeting will do. Are you getting weird ideas again?
ここは見ない顔だね。どうだ？
How about I haven't seen you around? Rin, this one is an absolute no-no. Can't I?
ちょっと食いついてるぞ。
Hey, she's not unwilling. No, she can't do that. To say something like that to her senior, who has already lived in the dorm for at least a year, is unthinkable. What's with that? Learn to read mood, look on your face. What are you going to do if that damages her reputation in the dorm?
そうだな。
That's true.
どうする？
What do you want to do, Rin? Kyosuke asked her. I thought there was no need to do that. I'll give it a try. No, Rin, you idiot!
女みたいだぞ。
You sound like a girl.
何事も挑戦か。
Well, trying out every approach is important. That's not something worth trying.
お前女みたいだよ。
You sound like a girl. I heard you the first time.
ところで、その3年はまだいるのか？
By the way, is that third year's girl still there? No. I took a nosedive and rammed my head into the handmade table.
今日のお前はマサトより面白いな。
You're even funnier than Masato today.
俺普段そんなに面白いかな。急に言われると照れるぜ。
Huh? You think I'm usually that funny? Saying that so suddenly you're making me blush. What an idiot! Oh no, everything's got messed up. Well, okay, whatever.
今この私に向かってバカと言ったわね。
Did you just call me an idiot? It was another familiar voice belonging to none other than... Sasasagawa Sasami!
またあいつかよ。
Her again? What impeccable timing, as if she were doing it on purpose. I calmed down and sat upright.
お前になんか言ってない。
No, I wasn't talking to you.
そうかしら。他に人なんていなくてよ。
Really? There's no one else around, though.
それはさておき。
Putting that
あ
aside,
なたたち、放課後グラウンド許可なく使用していたでしょ。
aren't you people using the sports grounds after school without permission? Rin's bell chimed as she nodded.
弱小野球部がいなくなってせいせいしたと思っていたのに。どうしてあなたたちが？
Ever since that minuscule baseball club ceased to exist, I could finally feel relieved. Why did you have to appear now?
一緒だ。
To enjoy our youth!
そんなつまらないことを。
Such a boring
同
reason.
じグラウンドで我が女子ソフトボール部が練習中だったのが見えなくて。
Didn't you notice that our girls' softball club was in the middle of practice?
端っこでキャッチボールするぐらいなら見逃してあげるけど、これ以上規模を大きくするようなら黙っていないわよ。
If you were playing catchball somewhere on the verge of the field, we could let you be. Anything more than that, and we won't keep silent about it.
どうするつもりだ？
What are you planning to do?
全く分かってないのね。
You really don't understand, do you?
今ここで分からせてあげる。
Then I'll make you understand, right here, right now.
たち、やっておしまいなさい。
You take care of her. Oh, great. Now she's fighting the softball club members again.
ささみ様、見ていてください。
Uh-oh.
おとなしく寝てください。
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yep, Rin is gonna lose. Definitely.
全然見えるわよ。
Oh no. She's dead. Or fallen. She has fallen. Oh my god.
こんな尻の青い下級生にすら勝てないなんて話にもならないですわね。
To think you can't even beat these novice underclassmen. This isn't even worth talking about. Mission failed. Not like it's my fault. Wait, wasn't that different from the original mission?
どれも等しくミッションさ。
We should treat everything as a mission. I'm sure I'm just getting tricked. And so the night went on. Alright guys, and this is where we are going to end the video. So, I hope that you've liked it, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to become part of the legacy today. And I will see you guys in the next video, so bye-bye!